Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Manhood.
You know the video of that lady that couldn't get 4 guys together to move a granite slab, and she concluded that it's because she wasn't hot enough? Well, it makes me think that men have successfully banned the friend zone. And it also
Not all men, but there's a lot of men out there that have realized it ain't worth it.
made me realize that I haven't talked about the friend zone in a very long time. Like, I used to talk about it back in 2020 when I first got on TikTok, but until this week, I could not remember the last time that I had talked about it. And now that I'm thinking about it, I really think that there was one singular movement, singular trend that really motivated men to officially ban the friend zone. And it's not the 4B movement. Can you guys guess? It was all the women choosing the bear over the man. So yeah, when a woman comes on...
I think that one really solidified that women are just so dumb that they rather choose things that are more detrimental to them than actually pick men because they hate men.
Complaining that men won't help poor little old me. They are plainly asking that girl to call on the bear instead. The kind of funny thing is that bear could probably move that granite stone way easier than 4 guys. It would probably just take 1 bear, right? It would be a little bit easier on everyone.
We're done with the friend zone. They chose the bear, we chose ourselves.
Yep.
Like when I got friend zone, like I was like, because at first he like came on to me as, you know, like wanting to date, and then got to know me and was kind of like, I can't date you, but you're so cool. You're so cool, but like, I can't date you. And I was like, well,
but you
fuck.
feels.
Exactly. Already there.
Damn.
This is a lot of women. You know, they can get the man. They cannot keep the man.
Damn, he got you. Yeah.
And then we hung out and I was like, we could be best friends.
You said, you put yourself in
I
the friend zone.
legit, I was like a
Crazy.
dude. I was no better than a man.
Yeah, no. That sounds
than a
like
man.
something.
One thing's certain about women. They can't stand it when a guy they're into only sees them as a friend.
True.
They're not used to being the ones put in the friend zone, and it completely throws them off.
I have this male friend that's been pursuing me for quite some time now, but that recently changed due to the fact that I invited him out with a friend of mine, a girlfriend, and they ended up having sex. Now, he's still trying to pursue me, but I just can't get over the fact that, you know, that happened. So how do I break it to him without losing the friendship?
Didn't you say y'all were friends before?
Yes.
And he was acting like your friend, but he was pursuing you?
Yes.
And you kept telling him no?
Yes.
So what you need to break to him now? Here's what you got to do. Here's the only way to fix this. You have to put it out your mind that happened with him and the girl. Y'all wasn't in a relationship. Nope. He'd been asking you for 7 years. Now, I think that's a long time to keep asking somebody for something, and they keep saying no, and then you go and do something else. So really can't get mad at the man.
Right.
He did what most men in here would have done. So I would say, if I were you, I'd give him a shot, but you got to block that out. You cannot bring it up.
She doesn't actually want him.
No.
She just can't stand the idea of her friend getting him. All ego.
Or it's more that she just can't stand the idea, not the friend getting him. It's that he has something else. Not that the friend has something. No, that he has something. She doesn't want him to have anything, so she can always pick at him whenever she wants.
She doesn't want to lose her backup option.
Correct.
Or the perks of his friend benefits.
Why does a guy go in the friend zone, and can he get out?
For me personally, it's really hard to get out of the friend zone. I'm not a very like friends to lovers kind of girl, so I feel like if you take too long to take that first step, I think I'm going to friend zone you.
So it's almost like he's being too timid.
Yeah.
And there might be a moment where something could happen, but once you feel that timidity, it's like a turn off forever.
Yeah, I don't think it's like timidity. There's just, I'm either attracted to someone or I'm not, and I can tell on the first date usually.
Wow. So yeah, so it could just be like there's nothing he can do. You either have that chemistry,
yeah,
or he's out.
Why does she shove you in the friend zone? Few things sting more than liking a girl who locks you firmly in that box. It's frustrating, especially when she throws out signals that feel mixed and misleading.
True. How long you been friends?
Shit, what, like a year?
Like a year, a little over a year.
If not, I don't know.
Have you ever thought about him as your future man?
No.
Even vice versa, not even like that. She's a little too crazy for me, so I don't know.
Sherry.
So there's no circumstance where you'd ever give him a chance or, you know, let him hit?
Let him, girl, that's not a nice thing to say. Let him hit? That's disrespectful.
Why do you feel that way?
Because we good friends.
Yeah, that's icky to say, like, yeah, we're friends. It's icky to say like
She's a homie. She's a homie.
Yeah.
She's a homie.
saying let him hit is not very nice.
But be honest with me. What is it about him that makes you not attracted to him the way you would be attracted to another guy?
What the fuck kind of question is that?
That's a valid question. That is a valid question. But no. That's for another
Because he wants to know.
time. Appreciate the questions, my guy. We got to get out of here.
Yeah,
we got to get out of
we
here.
really do.
Appreciate it. Shut up.
This is exactly why guys are walking away. They stick around as the loyal friend,
Yep.
hand out free emotional support, and still get treated like it's disgusting to picture them as anything beyond that.
Isn't that like just the epitome of being a friend zone? It's just, ew, I could have never.
Her reactions say everything about the type of girl she's aiming to be.
Boy, you so weak. Like, I'm talking to so many men that's way better than you. Like, and I don't even think you understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Like, men who out here who's willing to do anything for me. I can pick up the phone and say, hey, I need some gas money, and they sending it. But every time I call you, it's always a problem, and I'm tired of that.
Call him. If that's true, call him right now.
What you mean call him right now? I don't have to prove nothing to you. I can show I can show you my bank account and show you that I got at least 5 dudes that's sending me money.
Well, what's the problem, baby? If you got all these dudes sending you money, why are you hollering at me behind money if you got these people taking care of you?
First,
Pure logic. The man's just like, so you have the money you want from all those men. Why bug me?
no, because they not who I want. It's you who I want. But you can't even get your act right. Like, do you not know how that feels? Like, the person that you want can't even do what you ask for them to do. It's like, it's hard getting money from you. Like, do I gotta do something extra? All I gotta do is pick up, they say, hey, let's go eat. All I gotta do is go eat with them. And they giving me $300, $400 off rip. But with you,
Why you always lying? Stop fucking lying.
well, what you did for me and all this, what you mean what I do for you? They not asking me that. What you mean? I'm just saying, like, they not asking me that, so I'm trying to figure out.
You know, I'm not gonna hate on no man because I don't know what they got going on in their life. But I got houses, cars, companies. I pay hundreds of thousands a year in taxes. I pay property taxes, mud taxes.
My man.
I pay people.
So you basically ain't got the money.
I take care of my family, my grandparents, my mamas, my daddies, my sisters, cousins. I just gave you a list about 30 things I gotta do. That's not even including water bills, gas bills, light bills, phone bills. I just gave you a list. I got you sitting in a nice vehicle right now. You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
That's
you tell
not mine.
I don't care what's for you, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wow.
Let me be real with you.
Okay.
And with that being said, if you want a little boy who stay in an apartment, who got a little car, who able to spend his little money, but he can't afford houses, he can't afford to pay.
Penthouses,
They can't afford to pay the franchise taxes on their businesses. They can't afford to pay the BOI to keep the businesses running. If you're not dealing with a man who actually makes more than me, I'm not talking about somebody who got more available funds right now. But if they bills only $3,000, $4,000, and my bills is $17,000 a month, bills. I ain't talking about fun money to go eat. I'm talking about bills. If they not competing with me on that level, baby, I think you should go with them because I don't want a woman who think that's small. Wow. You understand? So
okay, if you ain't got the $500, you could have just said that.
I don't have $500 for you because everything I do is luxury, baby, and it's for me. Now, if you want to be a part of this life, you can. If you don't, let me know.
Okay, but I don't have to be a part of their life, and they giving me money. So what's like, you know what? At this point, you just wasting my time, and I don't even understand why I even chose to deal with you. And are you really recording me right now?
Man.
Like, what's the point of that? Like, what's the point? Like, what's the point? Like, who you gonna show that to?
Hey, baby, I just wanna let you know, like, I ain't gonna lie. Once a woman start talking about other men to me, I'm done.
Yeah.
So you might as well just wrap it up when we get home. Is that cool with you?
My man.
You ain't talking to me no
Nah,
more.
you op, like you doing op stuff. Like I'm not talking to you.
Alright. I'll let you say all that so I can put you on camera so I can show the whole world.
Sure you did.
This is why I'm done with you. I don't want nobody thinking, oh, he think he got all that and this and that. No. You just said what you said. You got other men giving you money, and that's all I needed to hear.
I lied.
Ain't no lie, girl.
Yes, I lied.
Girl, I'm done with you.
Nah,
Girl, I am
don't
done with
start
you.
me.
I'm
I
done.
lied.
Get out of here. I'm done. I'm done.
She completely
Lied because you thought that he can lie your way to finesse this man to give you more money. Congratulations. You played yourself.
fumbled, no question. The moment she started flexing about other guys waiting to spend cash on her, she showed exactly how little she valued him or the relationship. Any man with dignity would have banched the second she called him weak and tried flexing her options. She thought she could force him to prove himself by waving simps around like leverage, but all she revealed was how disposable she thinks he is.
Okay, so...
And how disposable she truly is. Because the man can walk away.
Me and my friend, a platonic homeboy, we went somewhere last night and we had to get out the car like 3 times, okay? And he didn't open my door not a single time. So I let it go by a couple times, and then I said, now that's your 3rd time not opening my door. And he was like, well, I feel like that's romantic. And I said, wait, wait, this is a common courtesy, okay? I know we just boys, okay? I know we just boys, but I am
Exactly. You just boys.
still, okay? Treat me like a lady. Disregard the mustache and the whiskers down here, okay? I am very much still a feminine woman. Open my door. Open my door. Am I
I don't think feminine women are yelling at men to open their doors for them.
tripping? Bro, open my door, bro.
Yeah, you're bugging. You don't get girlfriend perks if you're not the girlfriend. Friends are friends, not girlfriends. If you're just a buddy to a guy, expect to be treated like one of his boys.
So I recently got friend zoned by a guy at my work. And I really thought at some point, or there were some signs that he was kind of into me. I know what you're thinking, workplace crushes are a terrible idea. And maybe I'm just looking for some sort of ego boost to know if he actually liked me.
Pretty much.
Because even I know it would not be a good scenario for us to date anyways. We come from 2 different worlds. I don't know, certain things, he likes certain things. I don't think we'd be compatible, but we have great chemistry. You know how that goes. Just some little actions he would do, which...
Translation. He's hot. I like him.
He would come into where I would work, my area, grab water a lot. He did this very recent, a few months after I started working there. So just thought it was so random of him to do that. We have hung out before, once in a group. Other times have been one-on-one, only one-on-one, but that's been sporadic throughout, since September, basically. Always would see me every single day at work, say hi to each other every single day, little chit chat. I don't think there's one day where we don't say hi to each other. There's that. And, he just would act protective of me. If I tell him about a situation about some other guy, but mind you, he was the one asking me questions about my own dating situation. So I'm like, okay. I would never offer up anything. He would ask me about it. And he would also ask me for scenarios with girls, and he just barely did this just recently. I can't remember why, but it just started to feel very random that he started bringing up other situations with girls. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking way too much into it. He basically told me, he's like, yeah, I see you as a friend. And what's weird is that a few days prior to me asking that question, I'm in somebody else's office to do some work for them. And he comes in and, he acts nervous. And once he leaves, the associate of mine, she's like, I think you make him nervous. And then I'm like, really? Does he not normally act like that? And she's like, no. So I'm like, okay, interesting. So anyways, I finally get him to really say what's going on. He's like, yeah, I see you as a friend and blah, blah, you're chill. And I was like, wow, so you really don't see me that way? And he's like, no, I just don't. And I'm like, okay, cool. So, my feelings are really hurt right now. And
why? You don't really like this guy, other than the idea of wanting to be with this guy, because everything else is incompatible according to you.
And now things are a little awkward at the office, and I have to see him
And it's
here and
because of
there.
you.
I avoid him at all costs now, but the thing is, I forgot to mention is that before the phone call ended, he's like, I feel like you don't want to be my friend anymore. And it's like, no, I just need to process this. And mind you, I never told him I liked him. I basically was just more butthurt that he didn't see me that way. And I told him that. However, that's not the entire truth. I actually do have like a mini crush. I have a crush on him. Fuck it, I do. And it's kind of annoying and it sucks. And it's just hard to see him at work and we're not anything. We're just kind of strangers again.
She kept him tucked away as a fallback,
Right.
convinced he'd wait until she was ready, but he never looked at her like that. She thought he was a nice guy running some long play, but no, he just didn't want her.
This might be an unpopular
He's just a friendly
opinion.
guy.
Women can friend zone men and then pull them out of the friend zone, and then a relationship can blossom. But I do not recommend that men friend zone women and then try to pull her out of the friend zone. Y'all, men got a lot of double standards. I feel like this is a double standard for women. I do not think that it'll work, and this is why. Now, if she's thirsty, desperate, and obsessed with you, then of course you could be her friend for 10 years and then pull her out of the friend zone and she been waiting at the edge of friend zone lane, geeking and thirsty, couldn't wait, okay?
Okay.
But a respectable, rare, successful, just a woman that you feel like is like not just everyday woman walking down the street, you is not gonna be able to put her in the friend zone and pull her out.
And we don't want to. Why do you think men want to friend zone women and then pull them out? Just like how women friend zone men, the idea of friend zoning them is probably going to keep them there for the rest of their career.
It's not gonna work. Now, maybe in some rare cases, of course, there's always an exception to the rule. But let me tell you, women, the way that our brains work, like, if you may have had a window where she was like, oh, if he tries to hit on me or if he tries to get my number, I'll say yeah. You had a window of opportunity. I don't know how long that could be. For some women, it could be a week. For some women, it could be a month. For some women, it could be 3 months. But the window is a window, babe. So you need to get in that window. And once women get the ick, it is you can't un-ick a man, okay? So, like, if y'all dating and you get the ick, that's a different story because you're dating, you're courting, you're leading towards something. In a friendship, you get the ick. We already know how you operate in friendships. In relationships. We already know how you really are as a person because once men feel like you just friends, they open up in different ways. We already got the ick. And I know it's this new thing where men are trying to, like, be friends with women first. I personally have never...
That's not what's happening, but go on.
That's never happened to me, that a man wanted to be my friend and then wanted to date me. Now, when things happen organically, that's a different story. But that's never happened to me personally. But I know men are doing that now, and I really feel like it's just a fear of rejection. That's truly what I think. But I'm not a man, so I don't know. But you can friend zone somebody you think you like or be interested in if you want to.
We're not you. We're not women. We don't friend zone women and try to keep them in our pockets so we can marry them later. That's not how it works for men. We keep them in our pockets to keep screwing with them and pump and dump.
I do not recommend. 0 out of 10, I do not recommend.
She's never truly gonna love the dude she shoved in the friend zone. To her, he'll always be the backup.
Right.
Nobody escapes the friend zone, ever.
The girl that has you in
I wouldn't say ever, but pretty
her
much.
friend zone does not ever plan on pulling you from the friend zone because some people just want the
Again, this is exactly what I said. This is exactly how men friend zone women. We never plan on getting you out of that friend zone.
benefits of having your attention without having to give any energy back. If you're okay with that, then fine. That's your choice. But don't stay in her friend zone because you expect some amount of energy back. You're probably never going to receive it.
Don't waste your energy on a black hole of emotions.
Do you think men and women can just be friends?
Are one of them gay?
No, straight guys only.
No. I really don't think so.
Tension?
Yeah,
Chemistry?
it's too strong. I think it's possible, but
I also say this, I think girls can, but like guys, they can't. Like girls, we could do it.
we can have a guy
We're
friend.
chill.
Like, we're friends.
We're like we could do it.
Yeah, because you get benefits from it. That's not sex. You get resources, you get attention, you get validation. What do men get? We get nothing.
But like, you know what I mean?
Guys,
That's why the friend zone term was coined, right? Because girls are able to friend zone guys, but
Yes.
usually the guys end up catching feelings for the girls.
And if the guy doesn't have feelings, then the girl most definitely does.
and if he also says we're just friends,
Oh, he's lying.
he's lying.
He's lying. He's so lying.
He's lying.
Do you have any guy friends right now, or?
No.
I have guy friends, but I'm single, so I'm allowed. You know what I mean? Like, she has a boyfriend, that's why she said no.
But like, no, it's not even just like our childhood friends. But,
Yeah,
like, does
yeah.
that even count?
Right.
No.
Do you hang out with them one-on-one?
No.
Oh, no, you can't do that if you're
You can have like a group guy
These girls are actually pretty level-headed. I'll give it to them.
friends. That's
Yeah.
different. The
Friendly.
the group guy friend is completely different
Yeah.
than like the
Yeah.
one. Why are you Snapchatting your best friend that's a girl?
Right.
What do you mean?
You don't need to do
That's
that.
not a thing.
Right.
That's not real.
I agree.
He's lying, and that's it. That's it.
Correct. Absolutely 100%
Good take.
factual.
Women know the game and still act clueless. They milk the attention, the free validation, the emotional support, then drop the "we're just friends" line the
Right
second
after.
you catch feelings.
Yep.
What's your name?
Natalie.
Now.
I don't want to ruin what we have.
Is that your man?
No. That's my friend.
Damn.
No, he is. Dead ass. Like this.
Oh, you're gay?
No.
I thought you said you're open. You said you was open. I thought.
No. I said I'm the homie.
Homie. Okay. Are you telling me you want to hit?
Bruh, I'm good. We cool.
No homo. You a good looking dude.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You want to let my man hit?
Nah, we're really, really close friends, though. It's not like that for real. If they say guys and girls can't be friends, like, it's a lie, because guys and girls can be friends.
So we can stop lying. So you're telling me you ain't never thought about being in the guts, like just between you and me?
You funny as hell. No, we're cool, bro.
Worth a shot.
She didn't even blink, dropped that "no" quicker than a game show buzzer.
Right.
Dude barely got the words out before she launched into the deepest friend zone imaginable. Thanks for watching Manhood.
Again, you don't have to be an average guy to get friend zoned. You can be a decent looking guy, a good looking guy, and still get friend zoned. Being friend zoned is a choice. And a lot of men are not choosing it anymore. My men. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.